Some of that is temporary because you took the pill and it's within a window of time. And some of that is permanent because if we take the SLIN pills every day, our fasting blood glucose in the morning may go from 95 down to maybe not 85, but maybe 87, for example. And then after another month, it might go down to like 84. Now, of course, at some level, you don't want your blood sugar to go down lower. So it's not like the lower the better. It's just, until it gets down to 0. No, we probably want to stay around 80 blood sugar, but everybody's different. Depends on how you feel. Getting familiar with how your blood sugar feels is really helpful. Like I noticed I perform much better if my blood glucose is a little bit lower, like less than 90. And I went so many years with my blood glucose at 100 and my doctor saying that that's fine and normal. And I thought that was fine and normal. And it's not terrible. It's, not lethal, but it wasn't optimal. It wasn't healthy. I would, as a result, store more body fat and gain less muscle and until I fixed that. And also it was probably decreasing my lifespan and causing me to get ill more often. Now I keep my blood sugar much lower and now I perform much better. I function much better. And some people, they fast in the morning because their brain works so much better. Yeah, if that's you, if you notice like your brain works better in the morning before you eat, then consider when you eat taking SLIN pills so that you get that nutrients uptake in the muscle faster. You don't have so much of a food coma. You get your blood sugar lower and also your brain, therefore blood sugar lower, and then you have better mental performance. I just can't see any reason not to take SLIN pills. I think everybody who wants to be superhuman, wants to build more muscle, lose fat, have a lower maintenance physique, have better health and longevity and mental performance should be taking SLIN pills as part of the foundation. I mean, if for every attribute that we want to enhance in the human experience, we can draw a graph like this that shows the different muscle building pathways, your fat loss pathways, longevity pathways. And here we have the androgen receptor and estrogen and HGH and insulin. Well, the insulin pathway, that's where SLIN pills work. And the insulin pathway in bodybuilding is one of the most important pathways. It's how bodybuilders get extremely huge is by using insulin. And even natural bodybuilders, they don't have as much to rely on. They have to rely on their natural insulin and they have to optimize it and they have to make sure they hit their post-workout meal so they can get their insulin spike within their anabolic window, and they've got to make sure that they don't spill over because otherwise as a natural, it's going to be much harder to lose fat, and there's just so many considerations that naturals have to do. If I'm a natural bodybuilder, I don't want to take anything synthetic, I want to take only healthy things, then SLIN pills is one of the most important powerful things I could take. And if I'm an enhanced bodybuilder, I'm using insulin and growth hormone and IGF, then the biggest problem is that by using those compounds, insulin and HGH, we're decreasing our insulin sensitivity. So these big bodybuilders, they get a huge blow up of big muscle and then they start shrinking and they lose their fullness and they can't get a pump anymore. And their blood sugar goes up and their blood pressure goes up and their water retention goes up. And then we see what happens with one of the Mr. Olympia competitors who I think was not properly managing his insulin pathway. He had to bow out of the competition because he looked like a bloated water balloon. That's what happens to bodybuilders. They become these big bloated water balloons, unhealthy, like I said, blood sugar, blood pressure problems. And a lot of that can be fixed with SLIN pills. Now, I've had a lot of pro bodybuilders that were very stubborn about SLIN pills because they said they have some bigger problem. Like there's some bigger, deeper problem. It can't be this simple. They need medication, they need drugs, and they want to know what drug to take. Do I need to take more IGF? Do I need to take this drug? What do I inject? And I tell these biggest guys in the world, just please trust me. Just take SLIN pills. I know you think that a supplement like this can't possibly be powerful enough for a pro level Olympia stage bodybuilder, but if you just take it for a week and watch what happens. And with one bodybuilder in particular, one of the most world-class biggest bodybuilders there is, we used SLIN pills to fix his insulin sensitivity and put on 20 more pounds. He was stuck at 300. Now he was up to 320 pounds. And we backed off the insulin. Like we said, stop taking insulin. That's you're you're adding to the problem. Like, you need to regain your insulin sensitivity, not take more insulin. You keep taking more insulin, you're one step away from being diabetic. So we took SLIN pills. I don't remember the dosage. Maybe it was like 2 pills 3 times a day, like 6 pills. Big bodybuilder, right? Regular dosage on the label is 3 pills. So I'd take 6 pills. If I'm a big bodybuilder, that's probably what I recommended to him. I remember his blood sugar immediately came down. His water retention came down. His skin started looking better. This happened very quickly. But it was really about 1 month in after taking it that he said, like, wow, I'm totally fixed. I can grow like I'm in my prime, like I'm in my peak. I feel like you've completely eliminated the roadblocks. I feel healthier. I can sleep at night. My sleep apnea is better. Like, it fixed all of his problems. And how's that possible? How could SLIN pills fix all of his health problems, longevity problems, muscle building problems, and his career? Because everything was being ruined by his basically diabetes and increased blood sugar. And we just fixed that. So instead of fixing all the symptoms, take blood pressure medication. Oh, take a diuretic to get rid of the water. Take more insulin to get bigger. Like, we got rid of all that and we just went to SLIN pills and we just fixed the problem at the root. So obviously that's an extreme example, but imagine with him, it saved his life. He wouldn't be alive if he didn't take SLIN pills. Imagine for people that have less need for it, but then still take it on a daily basis as a preventative measure. So then we never run into all of these health problems in the first place. You know, people who get the diseases like the big C word, they could have prevented it, and all they needed to do usually was take things like take their antioxidants and get their blood sugar down. Like, those are the cause of a lot of the cancer. Oh, see, I shouldn't say that word. I'm not saying this is used to treat cancer. I'm just saying that one of the major causes of cancer is something that this fixes. So, indirectly. So I take it. I'm going to take it every day. It's my lifesaver. I took 2 pills already this morning, and I didn't even eat yet. So for me, my blood sugar is really low. And I feel good. I feel better with lower blood sugar. And then when I do go eat, I'm going to eat more because I know that those calories are going to go into my muscle and not into my fat. And that is the miracle of SLIN pills.